So why'd you come over and check up on Tom?
What?
Like Tom said you came over to check up on him while I was gone.
I wanted to go swimming in the pool. It's hot, dude.
Yeah, Tom told me you were in the pool. I mean, you had your sweaty balls in my pool.
Come on, man. Every ball that goes in there is probably sweaty. Unless it's like a beach ball, right? Let's be honest. It's summertime, it's hot. Your balls, I mean, that's the first thing that starts sweating.
So that's what you came over for, just to go in the pool?
Well, I know. I came over to go swimming because it was very hot out. And you know, and I wanted to make sure that everything was status quo here.
Really?
Yeah, because he gave you such a hard time. You gave your dad such a hard time about these damn chickens. Yeah, and how you didn't want to do anything. And you were going to...
So wait a minute, hold on.
Let me finish my thought though. And you're going to rebel and not take care of chickens, and you're going to cook one of them and smoke them. I just wanted to make sure that everything was done.
Cook and smoke one of them?
No, I never said
By
that.
his tone, that's what it seemed like.
Oh, I thought he said it to you.
Oh, no. No, I would have came over. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have. I would have let you know ahead of time.
Yeah, I think I said it a long time ago that you can go use the pool anytime you wanted to.
I mean,
but I wasn't talking about when Tom was here.
First of all, I don't even know how to butcher a chicken.
That's a good point, right? This is one of the few vacations you go on without him. But still, dude, like,
yeah,
it was hot. I figured you wouldn't care. It was just me by myself.
I really don't care. Yeah. I mean, Tom did. I mean,
no, I know. He was so bad.
Of course, I'm going to.
Well, first of all, I apologize.
You freaked him out because he looked out the window probably and saw somebody over here in the pool.
No, I get what you're saying. I told him the other day I got what he was saying. I should have let him know ahead of time. But I don't know if he was streaming what he was doing in there. Like, who knows if he was doing something else. You never know. He's a young man on his own. You know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
There's a lot of things that could be going on.
What the problem was? He was interrupting your time, your alone time?
No, the problem is that he showed up unannounced to our property.
To his property? I didn't know you were on the deed. Anyway, I didn't bring it up, but then he came out super hot. He came out all angry. Like, he has been very angry lately.
Yeah. Well, he was not happy about being here and having to take care of the chickens.
Yeah, I think that's BS though, because I told him, like I told me the other day, I said to go to my aunt and uncle's house. And it would just be the fact that I could stay someplace without my parents for a week, and I had to take care of 3 horses, chickens, cats, 2 dogs, and some goats. I had to take care of all the.
Did you get paid or anything?
No. See? I had a place to stay, and they gave me.
See, that's what happens. That's what people have to do, Tom.
Did you volunteer to go there?
No, they asked me to because I was.
They asked him to.
But I didn't live there. If I lived there, they just assume I would do it because it's part of my daily chores. They
probably would have told you to.
Yeah, like here's what you're going to do. You're staying at the house for free. That is paid for because guess what? Taxes are expensive.
but staying at the house, like, did your parents just drop you off and say like, "Ah, good luck"?
No, I drove there because I was like 17 years old. But
right, which means it's a voluntary thing, is it not? You could have chosen exactly. It's a voluntary thing that he chose to stay there.
I volunteered to help my aunt and uncle.
You didn't listen to
the other part. What he just said. You just totally didn't listen to that.
Yeah, because you're trying to justify how you reacted.
He said that if he lived there, they would have told him that he had to do it. Wouldn't have had a choice whether he was asked or not. He would have been told.
Like if we had, like when we had growing up, my parents would go on vacation. And we had birds, not the same as chickens. I mean, chickens are birds, but I had to take care of them. They're not my pets.
Parakeets?
Yeah, they're parakeets, and we had a parrot, an African gray, for a while. But I had to take care of it. It's not my pet. It's not my animal. But I had to take care of him because...
You didn't want to, right?
No, of course he didn't. Who wants to change the cage out? Yeah, pull all the crap out and all that other crap. Well, crap.
Paper on the bottom with the poop in there, yeah.
So, and I had to feed him and stuff. And talk to him and whatnot.
See,
I didn't want to do it.
Everybody has to do it. You're just spoiled rotten because you haven't had to do it for all these years. And now
I wouldn't call him spoiled. I don't think he's a... Well, you didn't say brat. I heard Brett. You didn't. You said rotten. I don't think he's rotten. He's maybe a little spoiled.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I really don't think it's that big a deal to go out there and make sure that they have food and water and gather their eggs and stuff.
No. Beside the point, the master deflection over here got us off the point of the fact that he was just over here and didn't announce anything.
It'd be the master deflector if you're gonna say it right. I mean, not master deflection. Yeah, I mean, master of deflection.
You really should have.
That's what I said.
Should have texted him then and say, hey, I'm going to come over and
even a text would have been great.
I admitted it and I said I was sorry and I said next if I come over again this week I'll let you know before I come over or I'll knock on the door and let you know I'm here. It was a spur of the moment thing. I was hot. I decided to because you know what, the pool's not being used. I knew Tom was home, but he was inside. I figured first of all he stays inside 90% of the time. Why would he be coming out on a midweek? You know what I mean? It's not like it was a Saturday or Sunday.
Take care of the chickens.
Well, I figured that's what I wanted to make sure.
I went swimming multiple times. I was swimming once after I had to water all the plants.
I wanted to make sure that everything was taken care of. Chickens were good.
But why?
Yes.
What do you mean why? Because of the way that you were acting.
Did Tom give you some eggs?
No.
Wow, we had 4 dozen when I came home. He should have gave you some eggs.
Man, I would have taken some time. I told you how much I like eggs.
Because you don't give him eggs.
But he's all mad now. He even made pancakes. Like, we were friends afterwards. I don't know why this is all coming up again. And you had to go, you know, tell your dad that I said I was checking up on him. Your dad didn't say check up on him, all right? I used that because you made it super awkward when you came out, and I wanted to soften the blow and make the situation a little bit more normal. So I apologize for stretching truth a little bit. I came out and checked up on chickens because I care about your chickens.
Considering you're talking about a thing that never actually happened, that sounds more like an out-and-out lie than a stretch of truth.
I mean, I was coming over here to check up on you and use the pool, but your dad didn't tell me to check up on you.
Yeah, and Tom, I mean, really, I mean, you ratted him out as soon as I came home. It's like right away he's got to tell on you being in the pool.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't have like
was it
like
a big
a legal
deal?
document. Like, here's
why
what.
did you have to bring it up? Like, I would understand if you're like, hey, Dad, you know, I'm kind of upset that you had Joe come over here and check on me. But
Which
no.
I thought that's how I brought it up.
That's not how it sounds. It says that you were like, oh, Joe was using the pool, didn't tell me about it. And I'm so grumpy about it.
He actually came out accusatory of me of having you come over to check up.
Did he come out all hard? Like, he just, yeah, that's how he came out on me here. Well, and he was like, oh, what, are you kicked out again? What, are you kicked out again? Like, no.
Well, that's because
I'm using the pool.
I mean, you were wondering that too, Dad.
Huh?
That was like the first thing you were wondering.
What?
If he got kicked out again.
Well, yeah, I did ask. I said he didn't get kicked out again.
If you asked him, he didn't come at me right away and just started.
Because you weren't here. He would have asked you if you were here.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, you know, I mean, I had to give you a hard time, you know, because I thought, you know, it's kind of rude that you came over here without texting them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I definitely should have texted him.
Yeah.
But but did I not apologize to you about that?
You did.
Yeah. Then why are we still talking about it, Tom?
I'm not even the one who brought it up.
I feel like that you did, because if you didn't, your dad wouldn't know anything about it. We wouldn't be talking about it right now.
I feel like a bug went in my eye or something.
Did it? Is it a gnat?
Yeah.
Or a no-see-em? Is that what you call them?
Well,
what are no-see-ems?
The little tiny baby gnats that you can barely see. I don't know why they call them no-see-ems, because you can actually see them. But yeah, yeah, I don't care. Like I said, Tom has a problem. When we go away, you know, you should definitely, you know, ask, or I don't think he has to ask you.
No, just let him know, hey, I was going to stop by.
At least a heads up. Like,
if you're not using, I told him that if I did it again that week, I would let him know ahead of time. I apologize. I learned my lesson. Huh?
And then you did.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
that's why I thought it was over. No harm, no foul, right? Isn't that a saying?
That's what I say.
Yeah, well, I heard you start and I figured I'd finish it off for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't understand what the big deal about it is.
Yeah. It's not a big deal.
Yeah. But, I mean, if you want to sit here and talk about, you know, I lied, I tell the truth and be honest about everything, why don't you tell your dad your genius plan?
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean, what? Tom?
I mean, what? What do you mean?
Tom, come on, dude. You're not even going to say you make me say it?
Dude, I genuinely have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, he had a genius idea.
What?
To try, and he was trying to manipulate me is what he was trying to do. Convince me to go and crash your vacation that you have coming up.
Really?
He was like, he got this big old house. Jeff and Terry canceled. He's so sad about it. He'd be so happy if you came. You would change his entire demeanor about it.
You were there with me.
No. The next one.
Oh, really?
And then he was like, and then he made it. He's like, oh, but the only, you know what? Because I was like, well, maybe, but maybe I'll just check with him first to see if it's cool or not. And he was like, no. It would be better if it's a surprise. It'd be a great surprise if you did that. Don't.
How long are you planning to throw me under the bus like this? Like,
I don't know. As soon as you threw me under the bus, bro,
Seriously,
I just drug you with me.
You told him to do that?
no, of course I didn't.
Tom.
I mean, you said it yourself. Joe always lies, and now he's like, he's caught in this. He's trying to like redirect it.
Tom.
It's a classic Joe move.
That is Tom.
Joe, are you lying?
Is it not?
I am not lying. He definitely said that. He definitely thought it would be his grand idea and a great scheme. No, I don't think it is. You're going to call me a liar and ask me if is that not how it is? No. Everybody lies, first of all, Tom. Obviously, you lie.
That's hilarious. I mean, like, Tom, like, what did you think? Like, he could just get off of work, like, just like that and, like, come down and crash it? I mean...
Well, maybe he thought that.
I did think, I mean, I do have vacation time, but that's besides the point.
Tom, I can't believe. Why would you say something like that?
Look, if you're gonna send him to check up on me, I'm gonna send him to check up on you.
He didn't say
So now you're admitting that you did it.
At this point, I might as well. You obviously don't believe
me.
You were just calling him a liar, and you were lying.
Yeah.
Because I didn't believe
the
it.
kettle black, bro.
Joe, you have like zero room to talk.
What? I have just as much room as you do.
My guy.
What? What? No, with this my guy nonsense. We were all friends before. Now it's my guy. He said it earlier. Made me feel like a bro. I don't feel like a bro right now.
Well, yeah, bros don't throw other bros under the bus.
You pushed me under the bus and I pulled you with me. That's all that happened.
So started to drag me down when you showed up here without saying anything.
So
I didn't drag you down anyway. You could have just said, "Hey, Joe," and I felt like that we had a whole conversation, and I explained myself, and I admitted I was wrong, and I apologized. Are you? I mean, do you not forgive people?
I do forgive people.
Doesn't sound like it.
Well, Tom, I mean, I don't know where your head is. I mean, like, what, you really thought that Joe wasn't going to say something?
Yeah, get a good look.
Honestly, no, I didn't.
Look at a T-bone steak by sticking your head up a bull's ass, but I take the butcher's word for it.
I like that.
Yeah, thanks. It was from Tommy Boy.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a good one. That's a good, you never heard
watch
that
that movie now.
Oh, it's a great line.
You're both ridiculous.
Larry.
What?
You gonna tell him?